Alrighty then, welcome back to another reaction. And we have King Little G, Helpless Boy featuring David Ortiz. Here lately, we had Kennedy, which was a great song by him. Cold Christmas, he spit some real stuff on there about family, the importance of family. And I'm actually interested to see what Hopeless Boy is about from him. Like I said, if a person's spitting real stuff, it is always welcome here at AllG'sReact. Always welcome. Let's get into King Little G's Helpless Boy. And here we go.
Yo, fuck rapping and bragging about the way you ballin'. Spray cans in my backpack and I was starving. In middle school with a tray 5.7 revolver. My family said I wouldn't make it, now I'm grinding hard. I dedicate this to the kids growing up with no father. Believe me, I know what you're going through, I almost lost it. Ever seen a teenage boy who's feeling like Robin? That was me at 14, I was driving through Compton. On my way to Inglewood, I was thinking of nonsense. Somebody tagging on the wall, so I had to go cross it. Motherfucker, I had guns in my mother's closet. The day she called me, teardrops started falling. Then she slapped me in the face, looking broken hearted. How the fuck do I explain that my hood is stronger? Enemies is looking for me, 2 in the morning. It's been about 2 weeks and she still ignores me. I'm fucking up so much as hate that is building towards me. She's on the phone with my fam saying I'm disappointing. Saying I'm disappointing. Oh man, I'm a disappointment.
As I sit all alone with pain, I wonder,
will I ever see my mother smile?
I wonder,
will I ever see my mother smile?
Am I ever gonna see that day we stop struggling?
Will I ever see my mother smile?
Struggling, yeah.
Yo. Would you like to know why I was so troublesome? That eviction notice on my door made me hustle drugs. I see my mother crying 1999. My father left us behind, my feelings empty inside. I try to not miss him. Me and my older sister Karina, please tell them about that fucked up Christmas. I had to go to school lying to my friends, pretending I was happy about some shit I didn't get. Fake smiles through the whole winter. I was cold, wearing old clothes and socks with holes in them. Gang members, I was close with them. I was just a kid, they was asking me to do some coke with them. I was broke, man, I'd rather sell some dope with them. Road trips to the border to go get them. Young and hopeless, trying to get into showbiz, hoping they would give me a chance, nobody noticed.
As I sit all alone with pain, I wonder,
will I ever see my mother smile?
I wonder,
will I ever see my mother smile?
Am I ever gonna see that day we stop struggling?
Will I ever see my mother smile?
Struggling, yeah.
Oh man, you know what really trips me out is that people really think I owe them something. You know, I hear people talking all the time, but it's like they don't know the struggle and the shit we gotta go through to get to where we are right now. I had to sacrifice so much time, you know. Had to put my family through so much pain. It's like everything that I got right now, I owe it to the family. Finally, my mother can smile now. Oh yeah.
yeah, buddy. He was a tagger. And he sold drugs. I never sold drugs. I didn't tag either. I never understood. Like, I've seen some bomb graffiti, especially when I was in St. Louis. I mean, like, just bomb graffiti. Like, here's some artist out here all by himself with this type of talent, just wandering the streets. Will never be noticed, never be seen besides this wall. I mean, I've seen some taggers put some beautiful stuff up, and they'll never get noticed. never get noticed. It's just crazy to me sometimes. I mean, I think about that type of stuff, so I might be crazy, but I think about that type of stuff sometimes. I even did a video. I played a division, and I even did a video where I went through the division finding all the graffiti that I could find. And like, I still need to find some more graffiti on there and put it up because I just admire the graffiti. I did that on my gaming channel, but I just admire the graffiti. I'm just sitting here looking at graffiti getting shot like in the game, just like that's pretty tight, you know? It's just crazy to me. He's a tagger though. But I understand, man, you want to do so much for the fam. I mean, sometimes we take the wrong path. What he said at the end was real though. Like, people feel like you owe them something. Man, let me tell you. The moment you try to make it somewhere or get somewhere, someone gonna make it feel like you owe them. Like you owe them. I could put videos up on this YouTube. Not a single family member will share my video on their page. But I guarantee you, if I get to any particular point on YouTube, if this YouTube survives and I actually get somewhere with it, they're going to show up and make it seem like I owe them something. Maybe because they watched the vid. You got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, you are not in front of this camera. You're not editing the videos. You're not staying up late trying to make sure they post on YouTube right. Then getting up at 4 in the morning to go to work. You know? My brother asked me, this is before I started YouTube, and my goal was to get out of debt. It's what I wanted. Because I figured if I got out of debt, all money made would go to just me and living. Then I can just do so much stuff with my boys if I was able to do that. So I made some sacrifices. Like I stopped living comfortably. Like I stopped living in a house. I started living out of my car. And sometimes I found this park that was really, really peaceful and quiet. And my brother was like, what you gonna do when people start asking you for money since you saving up? And I told him, I said, you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say, were you out here sleeping on the park bench with me for me to get a few hours of sleep before I went to work? I said, that's what I'm gonna say. That is what I am going to say. What he said right there, that was real. Like, man, you don't owe nobody nothing. You don't owe them. People try to make it seem that way in your life. But say, hey, where were you when I was doing this? Now, if you got someone there next to you and they helping you out, you better not forget them. You whack if you do. It's very, very hard to find a strong unit of people to ride and die with you to the end on your dream. I tell you that right now. You almost won't even find a husband or wife who will dedicate a whole bunch of their time to something just you want to do. That's so hard to find nowadays. Like, actually dedicate. Like your dream becomes their dream. That is hard to find. It's hard to find a friend like that who's like wants to see your dream happen more than their own dream. That's rare. But that right there, owe you something? Nah, man. I ain't crazy because I share kind of the same wish that he had. Like, I want to do something. I want to make it to the point to where my parents is old and I don't want to see them having to work until they're in the ground. Y'all tell me, do you really want to see your parents work? Like, have to work until they are in the dirt? You can't tell me nobody wants to see that. That's ridiculous. Especially when you get out here and start working and you be like, man, work sucks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see that. Not for my parents. Who knows though? Maybe I'll make it doing something, maybe I won't. All depends. Anyway, that was a good song. I like it. Showed a little bit of his life. Being a little bad boy at 14 years old. But depending on your area, man, the area molds you into something. That's just the way it is. Your area can mold you into something. So I'm never ever talking down on nobody, ever. It will mold you. I'm about to get out of here. Try to get some more vids up. Alright, so your boy is Nixon.